Good evening. A total of 147 individuals received Sarawak State Honours from Sarawak Governor Tun Pehin Sri Dr. Wan Junaidi Tuanku Jaafar in an investiture ceremony held at the Astana Negeri Sarawak on Tuesday. The Yang di-Pertua Negeri Sarawak was accompanied by his wife Toh Puan Datuk Patinggi Fauziah Muhammad Sanusi. Tanjung Datu Assemblyman Azizul Anwar Adenan led the list of recipients and was conferred the Darjah Utama Yang Amat Mulia Bintang Kenyalang Sarawak Johan Bintang Kenyalang JBK. He was followed by Tebedu Assemblyman Dr. Simon Sinang Bada, Sarawak State Immigration Department Director Abdul Halim Abang Naili, Inland Revenue Board of Malaysia IRB Sarawak Director Vijayan Nagalingham, Political Secretary to the Sarawak Premier Abdul Samad Ghani, Bundan Ngila and Chamberlain Jack Elias Leng Jack. Meanwhile, the Pingat Pentadbiran Awam Pingat Perkhidmatan Cemerlang PPC was awarded to 8 individuals, namely Sibu Division Resident Abang Muhammad Pokan Abang Budiman, Kapit Division Resident Elvis Didit, Internal Audit Unit Director Jeffrey Dahman, Serian Division Resident Caroline Cleophas Joseph, Sarawak Public Communication Unit UKAS Director Awang Putra Yusri Awang Rezwan, Sarawak Mufti Department Director Ahmad Sukarno Saini, Deputy Permanent Secretary to the Ministry of Transport Sarawak Muhammad Lotfi Tuah and Deputy Permanent Secretary to the Ministry of Tourism, Creative Industry and Performing Arts Sarawak Julin Alin. Also honoured were 3 individuals for the Pingat Perwira Negeri PPN Peringkat Perak, namely Nelson Anyang Imang, Awang Sepian Awang Juini and Agam Galau, while the Pingat Perwira Negeri PPN Peringkat Gangsa was awarded to Hadzli Awi. The full list of 147 recipients of the Sarawak State Honours is as follows. The Sungai Krian Bridge project, which forms part of the Sarawak Coastal Road Development, is expected to be fully completed and open to the public by this March. Sarawak Deputy Premier Dato' Ahmad Douglas Ugah Embas said the project, valued at approximately RM112.5 million, will be the 9th bridge targeted for completion this year. The Sarawak Minister for Infrastructure and Port Development said the construction of the bridge reflects the Sarawak Government's continued commitment to strengthening rural connectivity, particularly in coastal areas. According to him, the 1.2-kilometre long Sungai Krian Bridge, including its road alignment, serves as a key link between the Pusa and Kabong districts, facilitating daily movement for residents while uplifting local economic activities. He said this when officiating the Sungai Krian Bridge Structure Connection Project in Seratok on Tuesday. Dato' Ahmad Douglas Ugah added that improved infrastructure facilities not only enhance accessibility but also open up greater socio-economic development opportunities for rural communities. Sarawak is strategically positioned to emerge as a new hub for the nation's semiconductor industry following high-impact discussions with the Malaysia Semiconductor Industry Association, MSIA. Sarawak Deputy Premier Dato' Ahmad Awang Tengah Ali Ahsan said the state's strategic geographical location, stable energy supply and conducive investment environment place Sarawak in a strong position to attract high-technology industry investments.
Sarawak ianya berada dalam kedudukan yang baik untuk perkembangan industri semiconductor ini. Pertamanya dari segi lokasi, kita terletak begitu strategik di kalangan ASEAN countries dan tak jauh juga daripada negara-negara yang macam China, India, and Australia, all this. Ya. Nombor dua, kita mempunyai kekuatan. Terutama sekali dari segi bekalan elektrik yang boleh diperbaharui.
He told reporters after the discussion in Kuching on Monday. The Sarawak Minister for International Trade, Industry and Investment added that the semiconductor and high technology industries require efficient and reliable energy supplies, and Sarawak's ability to provide green energy not only supports industrial operational needs but also adds significant value to manufactured products, which is increasingly recognized at the international level. In addition, he said the state government is also focusing on talent and skill development as part of its long-term preparations, with pre-tertiary education placing technology development as a key focus this year to produce a highly skilled workforce. At the same time, he noted that improvements to the sea and air connectivity facilities in industrial areas have been identified as among the critical requirements to support the holistic growth of the semiconductor industry. Meanwhile, the Malaysia Semiconductor Industry Association has expressed its readiness to support Sarawak in realizing its aspiration to emerge as a new hub for the semiconductor industry, in line with the strategic potential and advantages possessed by the state. Its president, Datuk Sri Wong Siu Hai, said the association took the initiative to lead an industry mission to Sarawak to provide direct exposure to industry players on the state's capabilities, thus building the confidence of companies to explore long-term investment opportunities.
We have so much experience in Peninsula. There are so many countries asking us to give feedback, to help, and MSIA feel that we have a responsibility to help our own country, our own state of Sarawak, who aspire to be one of the significant semiconductor hub globally. And the opportunities are all there to make it happen.
According to him, direct involvement of industry players through site visits and engagement sessions is crucial to ensure a comprehensive understanding of Sarawak's ecosystem, including in terms of infrastructure, energy supply, and support from the state government. Meanwhile, he also stressed that the rapid growth of the global semiconductor industry opens wide opportunities for Sarawak to actively participate in industry's value chain, thus contributing the economic development of the state and the nation. AirBorneo has been proposed as the official airline for the 2027 SEA Games, particularly in supporting the events that will take place in Sarawak. Sarawak Minister for Youth, Sports and Entrepreneur Development, Datuk Sri Abdul Karim Rahman Hamzah, said the proposal was raised during early planning meetings for the regional sporting event, as the opening ceremony of the 2027 SEA Games is scheduled to take place in Sarawak. According to him, although AirBorneo was still in the early stages of its operations at the time of the discussion, the state government hopes that at least one jet aircraft owned by the airline would be available by September 2027.
Kalaupun dia bukan schedule punya flight, it can be chartered. It can be chartered with that logo, you know, that can go to all the 10 destination countries within Southeast Asia that are participating in the SEA Games.
He said this in a press conference after receiving a courtesy call from the AirBorneo management led by its Chief Executive Officer, Megat Ardian Wira Muhammad Aminuddin in Kuching on Monday. The Sarawak Minister for Tourism, Creative Industry and Performing Arts added that the proposal aligns with the state's government's plans to expand AirBorneo's operations from rural air services (RAS) to domestic and regional flights, including services to Peninsular Malaysia and Southeast Asia. The establishment of the Entrepreneurship Incubation Centre (PIBU) Beluru is set to serve as a catalyst for rural economic transformation by creating more entrepreneurial opportunities, particularly for local youths. Sarawak Deputy Minister for Public Health, Housing and Local Government, Datuk Dr. Penguang Manggil, said the establishment of the centre in Beluru aligns with the Sarawak government's aspirations under the leadership of Sarawak Premier to strengthen rural socio-economic development through innovation, entrepreneurship and digital economy. He said this when speaking during the official launch of the Entrepreneurship Incubation Centre in Beluru on Monday. The Marudi Assemblyman stressed that the younger generation in Beluru must be bold in venturing into modern entrepreneurial fields such as contracting, e-commerce and digital services so as not to remain fully dependent on traditional economic sectors. And that's the English edition with me, Melinda Peter. More news can be found in our official portal ukas.sarawak.gov.my and social media platforms including Facebook and YouTube. We conclude the bulletin with a montage of the investiture ceremony held at the Astana Negeri Sarawak on Tuesday. #Saluran Informasi Rakyat. Have a good night.